Welcome back to another video. Ray Alexander, Precision Capital. I know it's been a while since we've done another video, pretty much last summer. Got a lot of things done, set up another couple accounts, for the trading. Real quick, just want to go over a little backstory on how I pretty much got started in Forex. I started when I was about 18, I want to say 18, 19 in college. Started around 2016. Back then, Forex really wasn't that big, I'll just say that. On Instagram, nowadays, the scene is really big. Everybody talks about Forex, but not a lot of people actually know what they're doing. A lot of people are going straight for the money, which is okay, but I would say if you're new to trading, that's not the way that you should approach it. You definitely should approach it with a positive mindset. You want to go for the knowledge first, and then the money's going to come thereafter. A lot of the times people want to pretty much just make money in the market and not figure out why they're making money. They just look at their phone and they see profits and they're like, okay, yeah, this is a good trade. But 80-90% of people don't even know what's a good trade, risk management, psychology, emotions. They don't get into most of that stuff. The real players in the market, you have to knock all these, I guess you can say, all these barriers down within Forex, because it's not just as simple as people make it seem on Instagram or Twitter, whatever social platform it's on. It can be very hard, okay? It is very hard. I've been working at it for 3 years now. I've been getting better every single year. And now we're up to date. About 6 months ago, I recently just started swinging, okay? Now, there's a bunch of different techniques and ways that you can trade within the market. Like I say, I like to be a swing trader, so I'm holding trades from 3 days to a week, sometimes 2 weeks. I know you guys remember my oil trade that I put on Instagram. This was back in December. So I held oil for about 2.5 months or so, caught about 3,000 pips on that. So that was my biggest trade to date, which is really good. But coming back to nowadays, as I say, recently we've just been taking a lot of pictures for the company, Precision Capital, a lot of videos, a lot of content that's gonna be coming this summer for you guys. A whole bunch of new content just to pretty much get everybody a bias and I guess you can say an in-depth look at Forex and what we've been doing within the company. So it's coming up on the 1-year anniversary of Precision Capital. We started July 1st, 2019. So coming up on our first year, got about 30 students, which is really good. Some college students, some people that's with experience, other people that's brand new. But that's the good thing about our company. We teach you from the ground up. So if you don't have no experience in trading, that's okay. I'm gonna teach you the whole way, every single step of the way. But like I said, it does take some time, so be patient with your development, okay? Now, one quick insight, what I like to do is I wanna give you guys a insight on how I trade. The way that I trade, like I say, I'm a swing trader, so I really look for 100 pips, 200, 300 pips per trade, ideally, but sometimes, as we know, we're not gonna get that many pips within one trade. So, like I say, I'm more so intraday swinger, so looking anywhere from about 60 pips to, like I say, 200 to 300 pips, okay? So, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little screen share with you guys, show you guys a couple of my trades that we took within the last couple of weeks. So here, as we can see, we have Euro USD, looking at from the daily time frame. As I said, you always wanna start your markups or your analysis for the week from the higher time frames. So that being the daily, the weekly, and the 4-hour, okay? Within the 1 hour and lower time frames, that's where you go in for your entries. But to get that overall top-down perspective, you need to be on the daily, 4-hour, weekly, okay? So looking at this trade here, Euro USD, just to give it a quick run through, this trade is running at currently about 400 pips. We were about 600 pips at one time, and this is exactly what I mean. One trade can take the place of 4 or 5 losing trades, if that was the case, okay? But like I said, we like to swing, so we may hold our trades for a few days to a week, all right? So as we can see, coming from the daily time frame, we had our support that was holding here on Euro USD. We had a huge bullish day. This is the day we actually got in, but as you can see down here at the bottom, we have double doji, okay, which is pretty much a reversal. Now, if I go into the lower time frames, we can see exactly where we took this trade at, and I'll show you guys the trade that we lost before we actually took this trade. So always showing transparency as well. So as we can see, coming down to support, our first initial entry was here, right after this pin bar, and we entered the market. Now, we were in profit for quite some time. As you can see, the market was rising and falling, and then we came back down, and then we pretty much got took out because we put our stop loss past break even, okay, which is another risk management rule. Again, risk management is very key. So always look for those 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 risk reward scenarios in the market. That's what the sweet spot is, and generally you'll be okay with your account, and that's how you grow your overall account over time, okay? But as we can see, this is where we got in right here after this bullish engulfing candle. And then as you can see, nice little pullback here, and the market actually gave us another entry to enter the market right after this bullish engulfing candle. So as you can see, this trade is currently running about 400 or 500 pips, and that's pretty much the gist of how we trade. Like I say, we are swing traders, so a lot of our trades we're holding for, you know, a couple days to a week, but the payouts are insane. Okay, that's the whole point about swinging, is you don't have to sit there all day on your phone, go back and forth. Usually only 1 or 2 entries for a week or two, and you're good. Okay, I don't want to make it seem like it's that simple, but just to give you guys an example, it could be that simple sometimes. Okay, now coming back to the company, I want to do a little bit of go over the website a little bit. As we can see, Precision Capital, millions within the details. As I always say, the money is really in the details. Like I say, a lot of people like to rush trading. Just take your time. Okay, once you take your time, once you got the knowledge, then that's when the confidence comes in right after that. All right, but coming through the website, as we can see, what we do, pretty much live market snapshots. We have a really great strategy, as I said, about swing trading. All right, live webinars. So I do a video for the students every single morning at about 7 o'clock in the morning or 7:30. Usually the video comes out before then, and the video is pretty much entailing what we're going to be looking at for that day. All right, what trades we're going to be looking at, what trades that we're currently in, that we're currently swinging, okay, give or take. So, and also on the website we do have a video, and this is the video I was talking about that we did last summer, and pretty much I was giving an introduction on how I got into trading, Forex and things like that. But as we can see, if you click on pricing, we have 2 different options. We have the online course for $750, but as you can see, it offers a lot of stuff, all right? And then we have the one-time, they're both one-time fees. The second one is the 3-day in-person course, which is $1,500, okay? And this one comes with a lot more extensive things. I'm actually sitting there with you side by side, trying to create a game plan for you specifically, okay? So it works around your schedule. I know everybody has different schedules, but this is pretty much the way that we do it. We'll make a personalized game plan for you, okay? So real quick, I just want to show you guys some profits that we've been taking over the last couple weeks. As you can see, a little bit there, some profit there, okay? As you can see, a couple losses there, a few wins. As you can see, Euro AUD trades, about $300 for one single trade. So definitely got some big plays in there. Also, really quick, I want to show you guys that it is a real account, okay? A lot of people are going on demos, but this is a real account, okay? And we got about 2,500 in the account right now. So just doing a little bit of account building at the moment, which is really cool. So want to get those things out the way. Always want to be up to date on your account. You always want to have your risk management in play. And as always, you want to stay confident in the market. Now, you're not going to win every single trade, but that's not the thing, okay? You shouldn't base your whole trading career off one single trade or even a couple trades. It's all about your risk management. Each trade, you should have the same amount of, I guess you can say, pressure because of risk management. If your risk management is intact, usually you do pretty well over the long haul. But as I said, a lot of new traders, they want to come in, get out the gates quickly, and pretty much just lose their money right away. So like I say, here at Precision Capital, we will teach you the right way, patiently, okay? You do the right steps, and we have one-on-one webinars each week to make sure that you're keeping up. And I just want to say, as I always say, you need a great mentor in this industry. I would say that time and time again, there's a lot of fluff out there, there's a lot of mess, I guess you can say, and the real information it comes through psychology, okay? So again, experience. I've been training for 3 years now. You guys can check my Instagram out. I have a lot of things on my Instagram for the story highlights, as you can see, chart breakdowns, things like that. So always keeping the content fresh, always trying to improve. As we know, we're not the best at the moment, but we are continuously getting better, and that's the main point about it. You don't need to be a superstar trading to make money, okay? You don't need a lot of money to start off trading, okay? Generally about $500 to $1,000, you'll be all right. It's pretty much a good place to start, get your feet wet. Now, if you want to play with the big boys, obviously that's going to be, a couple thousand, 5,000, 10,000, things like that, but you can grow a small account, okay, to a large amount. It just takes a lot of discipline, okay, a lot of consistency, and a lot of discipline as well. So I just want to come and tell you guys the benefits of Forex. You can make a lot of money within this industry, and generally low risk, low barrier to entry. But as I say, you can make a lot of money very quickly. You just have to understand the markets, understand patience, okay? And once you have that knowledge, that's where that confidence comes in. And as I say, this summer we're going to be coming out with a whole bunch more content for you guys to give you guys a more in-depth look on trading, Forex, how we do things day to day mostly, and just other things, like I say, profit shots, stuff like that, vacations. So it's gonna be a lot more coming into the scene, and I just wanted to let you guys know that we have a lot of more stuff coming out. So definitely be prepared for that. Be on the lookout for the new content, and as always, trade well. See you guys.